Hello everybody, welcome to Matsukaze Plays Ace Combat 7. It has been quite a long time since I've been playing an Ace Combat game. It's been since Zero pretty much. I played some Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation, but I somehow lost that disc. I really don't know how or where that went to, so that kind of sucks that I never finished that. I have Assault Horizon, but I've never really played it for whatever reason, so whatever. It wasn't in Strangereal, so didn't care all that much about it. But yeah, let's try to untangle myself some. Alright. So, here we go. Let's dive on in. Go ahead and start off on normal mode. Should be able to handle that.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the ocean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
Oh no.
No, Abby. I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article.
UAVs.
Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream.
Gross.
Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the
B2
middle of
sitting in the
desert west of
boneyard.
here, There's a
Wow.
bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it.
Ugh.
A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up
What
with
does
it,
that look like? The
it'll
old
leave your ass behind.
It took 6
flying
years and
box
8
car. What
months
was
to
it
get
called?
that engine running.
Looks like I paused when I go over there. I need to find it. I've seen it before. C-119, that's it. Kind of like that, although I think there's an earlier version it looked like. It looks a bit more like the C-82 packet than the boxcar. Oh, that's a bit plain. The Ford doesn't work. Yeah, a lot like DC-119. Although, is that still a C-119 or is that the 118 that's in the Dover Air Force Base Air Mobility Command Museum? Ooh, they got a super fortress they're fixing? Nice. It's been so long. Collections. Skytrain? I think that's a new one. Caribou's a new one. Or at least new to me. Don't remember Super Constellation being there. Looks like they've really expanded their collection. Good for them. The Delta Dart. Love her. She's great. Huh. Did they trade her off? I'm not seeing her in the picture collection. Okay, there she is. Okay, so it is a C-119G flying boxcar. Looks like they've got her out on the tarmac instead of inside the hangar. At least in that picture. Neat. Yeah, let's watch my own channel. Okay. Back to the program. Hey there, Rogue. How's it going, man?
It took us another year
Not
and a
much,
half
just
after
going through
that
the
to
starting
finally get
trailer.
The balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying.
Starfighter. Just stopping by before I go to bed. Well, it's much appreciated, man. You need to... Well, I need to get on earlier so that I can say hello and maybe do some stuff with you. It's been quite a while.
To break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
F-104. Just a big pair of rockets. Still a sexy looking bird though. Breaking the sound barrier, huh? Lottie.
Straight up, through the clouds, higher.
There's a bird. It's on her helmet.
Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my investment in this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
So much for giving a warning in peacetime. Oof. All that work and she gets shredded. Well, the unlocks at the end are usually pretty great. Design speed, SP is good, but maneuverabilities not the best. Far from more so.
I said settle down.
Settle down. Okay, I'll settle down.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching.
Ooh.
Communication
That a little
systems went down
fish bed?
immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that
Hold
they have
on
attacked
to your
the site.
butts.
Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade.
Uh-oh.
As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, Then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the
Alright.
hostiles counterattack,
What do we get to start off
then
in?
you will.
What the hell was that?
Alright, man.
We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft.
Take care.
overhead.
How is that possible?
Have good
Tank farm to the
dreams.
north has been
And I'll catch you later.
Many injured.
Take care, buddy.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Not a drill. Bzz. Operation Deerhorn. Take down the hostile bombers. 15th of May 2019. 1614 hours. Conditions are sunny with scattered cloud cover. Alright. One air target. That's it? Alright. Trigger. Let's go. Triggering Clown. Knocker, Brownie, Golem 3-4. Ooh. TU-95. It's a sexy bird. Lots of rushy birds are like that, but no. So what do I get? F-14? Or F-4? Yeah. Oh, I don't get to start off in the F-104, see? Sad. Let's go old school. That old ugly bird. Those sparrows? Probably. Air-to-air bursts, huh? Neat. Alright, let's go and just assume that my controls are set up. You're dropping frames? I'm not dropping frames. Just I don't think so. Nothing on my end's showing anything. No, everything looks smooth sailing on my end. But it could just be lying to me. Like it likes to do. Alright.
Each squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Standing by. Hostile bombers, but I only saw one.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks.
Whack.
What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage
I'm
Squadron.
the only one in an old F4. Everyone's in their F16s. Alright.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and be
Flaps work.
Mage 2 cleared for takeoff.
Ooh, Chinook.
It's a hell of a working party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Blah blah blah. Full military boost. Why?
Take off and form up with Mage 1.
It took off automatically? What?
Good luck.
What is this taking off automatically?
Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4 understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
Come on, Mage 2, keep up.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
Okay,
Hit
gun
our radars
still
hard
X.
in the last
Wonderful.
attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go.
Mm,
Trigger, I'm your wingman.
yeah.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Single.
Showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
There we go, let's get him
Trigger,
proper.
switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Radar. I don't know what button that is. Hello? Pressing the square over a larger square. That's not helpful. Morning, Soulblack. How you doing? Okay, so that's just changing weapon systems. Okay, so it's the select button to go to the map. Alright, let's chase him down. How goes it? Okay, let's say hello. What's our ceiling? You're asking for another round. MiG-21s. I want a MiG-21. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Watch out for the support command. Fox 3! Fox 3! Missile hit. Fox 2! Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Tally-ho.
Mage 2, Fox 2. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
I'm always looking good.
Mage 2, targets in range.
They really shred a lot quicker than they usually. At least the old ones, they held on a bit more.
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely got his feet wet.
Alright. Let's cut into them.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
I'll forget whatever I want. Also, I've already used it.
Mage 2, walking. That's it. It's great when it's simple.
We've done enough damage to the harbor to carry our end enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Mage 2, target down. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2. Not too shabby, Mage 2.
Oh, there's lots of clouds.
Way to go, kid. I'll give you
Who
some
you
quarters
calling
back at base.
kid?
We can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is
Alright,
Mage
still
1.
got 58 missiles, 7 specials.
Copy that. It's a bomber ready to escort.
Ooh.
All
How do I
aircraft
use
shut down.
flares? I
Mage
want
2,
flares.
maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Who's that out there? He looks naughty. Let's go, buddy. Intercept course. Another Tu-95, huh? Ooh, 2 of them. Go for a high-speed pass.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Mage 2, locked. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
He chaps my ass.
Jeez, I can't tell them apart. Bandit is down.
That's a lot of bogeys. Oh my goodness. Where's our carrier fleet doing? Yeah, I do.
Hesitating for a split second could mean the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Let's deal with that last. Roger that. Alright, let's clear the skies. Oh, we don't get to clear the skies of fighters? What do you mean? Where'd they go?
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Roger.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
No.
What's the deal
Negative.
with those drones? Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Recognize he's a turn. What? I don't get a land? I feel gypped.
Your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation's tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have faith in you. Good luck.
Alright, so it wasn't my ranking. Probably A, because I didn't shoot down all the fighters. Wow, by rolling and pitching, I can change the direction of my aircraft.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
Thanks.
You have our thanks.
Wait, what was my ranking? I didn't see it. I went past. Oops. Oh well, let's just go ahead and go forward.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation.
Rude.
As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting
Alec,
naval ports
St.
across the
Hewlett,
country.
Allard,
According to the
Vanna.
Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks.
All of them?
We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate
What?
of Ocean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news.
They were all sunk.
The International Space Elevator,
Oh.
which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war.
Yes.
Located near Erusia,
All the
on the
potatoes,
continent of
not
Usea,
protecting their
the
carrier.
space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate
Alright,
counterattack.
back to war, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Sounds like fake news to me.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid.
Ulysses. Yes.
Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning.
I mean, they almost won.
That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it.
If it wasn't for Mobius 1 fighting at North Point, they would have won.
Peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
What? You're not a ghost?
I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too.
Nice.
We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate.
Sounds like nice
Its
things.
gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison.
Nah.
This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
They need one
So,
girl engineer
I tried to
instead of
escape.
all the other engineers that could do it.
They found out and set the dogs on me.
Pretty sure they have lots and lots of people that can restore aircraft to just looking like they could fly. You don't even need full restoration, you just need the body to be straight.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east.
Another big push.
Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent.
Los
We
Camas.
cannot turn a
I
blind
know
eye
Los
to this critical
Camas.
situation.
There's north and east,
The
or
Fort
north
Gray's
point,
Air
we have
Base
the
Squadron
northeast.
has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator
Ah.
as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of
Schofield.
Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Easy clap. Eastern Wind. Sure, coming up for some fancy names for, like, routine combat missions, but okay. 1,000 hours, huh? Alright, let's go. Ground attack. Let's see what the tree has. Ooh. What is that? Mission reward points? Yeah. Okay. Oh, haha. So that line shouldn't matter, it's just boop. That one, whatever you want, right? Spend your MRP wisely, as you cannot dispose of any aircraft weaponry or upgrade parts once you have obtained them, and spent MRP cannot be refunded. Huh. This is one of the first ones I could think of that you can't actually sell your aircraft off. Although usually that's in the guise of credits, so you can buy and get credits back. Interesting. What's that? F4 is not even on the list? No. How could you leave her off? Sad. Ba ba da ba ba. Would definitely be a multi-roll in my opinion. Yeah. Varying costs and only apply multiplayer. Yeah, it's whatever. Can't use it though. Oh, what is this? Little new engine, that's what it is. For the F-16 you can apply. So it looks like it's got everything unlocked on the F4, so that's easy clap. General purpose bomb. Oh, guided penetration, not general purpose? Oh. Short range, suppression of air, yeah. But what if I don't want to use it? Tomcat. F2A. F14 improve it. And that would lead to the F-18. See, it looks like F-16 leads either to the MiG-29 or Mirage 2000. That's an old bird. Airman first class. High-speed data link. Ooh, fancy stuff. Fancy. Interesting tree for all this. Kinda eh. Northrop YF-23. 35 so for the 22 as it should be. 57, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about her. Ooh, the Buttercoots. Respawn time? Oh, multiplayer only. Oh, so they have respawn cooldown. You can buy modules to speed that up. That's kind of neat. MiG-31. Do I not get to fly a MiG-21 this time? And I don't get to fly F-5s? Oh, you're gonna make me sad. I love the F-5. Oh. I am sad. F2A's a good job. Good I mean, I love the MiG-21, but I want my old... I love the MiG-29, I want my old 21 though. That leaves me sad. Alright, let's buy some bombs for the F-16, because we'll probably sit in her for a bit. Or target air-to-air, huh? So is that something to pick up? I feel like it's gonna be something to buy. Alright, let's start being serious, I guess, and jump into the Fighting Falcon. Ground attack. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Let's roll out, boys. Already flying?
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damages to be done to public facilities.
Fine.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Thanks for telling me stuff
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be
Yes.
close. Yep.
Ah, so there's the lovely note. Oof. It is the wet.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Locked.
Take that.
Missile launch.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft! The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Yeah, it's gone.
Where's our support? If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone!
It should have been gone. I was locked on.
Hostile eliminated. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle! Mission on the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound.
Neat.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds. Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay,
Take them down,
Attention, who's on what
party
side?
time.
The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicle! Return fire!
More MiG-21s, huh?
Break! Break!
Break, break, break.
Column 1, box 2. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online!
Oh, so sad. I'm just crying for you.
Roger 6!
Box 2.
This is School 6, evading enemy missile.
Box 2.
Stay sharp while you're in the clouds.
Fox 2. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock onto their target.
Use TLB.
Evade! Do it now!
Behind one.
How do I access my flares? It still bugs me. I don't know how to do that. Alright, let's take out some more radar boys.
Column 1, box 2.
Get away from that vehicle! Now!
Hell yeah. Hostile is gonna trigger. There's one more to go.
Roger. Let's delete these air boys.
Didn't connect.
Missile fired! Evading!
What does some PX?
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Box 2. H2, missile!
Yeah, I see it. Scrappy crappy.
On target 6.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
We're really supposed to worry about where the enemy crashes? Hello? I mean, it sucks, but kinda have to shoot him when you can. Alright, Mig. Stay still. Fox 2.
Missile launched.
Oh.
Dodged it.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Ba, ba, ba.
Bombs away.
Why?
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
That's weird.
Radar
Okay,
vehicles
that's
destroyed, but
why.
the
No
interceptor shows no
switch.
sign of retreating. Take it out.
It's like, why did my joystick lock up?
Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. The enemy has a lock on me.
Fox 2.
So you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus. H2. missile
Sorry,
launch.
C-117.
5 targets remaining. I'm on this one's tail. H2, they have a lock on you.
Bandit has a lock. Column 3, Fox 2. Fox 2.
On target 6.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Column 2, you can't go after 4 targets remaining. Entering clouds.
Really? The watchtower's not a ground target? Not the king.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Fox 2.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Stay.
Enemy on your rear.
Fox 2.
3 targets remaining. Target eliminated.
There's no missile size? That's really weird.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Launch operations complete. Bolts are free.
Missed me.
Stand clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh, well, shit.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile. Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use
No.
them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Fireball planes, yeah.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
Fox 2.
Golem Squadron, surround them.
Fox 2.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to
Yeah,
go.
let me have all the glory. That sounds fine. Wow, she's a fast bugger.
Fox 2.
On target 6.
Where am I? Ugh.
He escaped into the clouds.
Fox 2. Probably dodge it though. Yeah. No, he ate it?
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
Well, I'm gonna be a fat boy then.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Where'd he go?
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is acting up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Cloud shouldn't have saw you out that quick, but okay.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Missed.
They won't show up on the radar.
Yeah, let's get some altitude. Thanks for following me up here. Fox 2.
Missiles.
So I am. Fox 2.
Mage 2. Fox 2.
Easy clap.
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone.
Thanks.
Mission complete. RTB.
RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down cost civilians.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
That's how war always
Sure,
is.
someone gets killed.
You can't help it. It
Guys
sucks,
in
but
charge
good
take care of the
grief.
rest.
Who had... You don't have time to worry about that. Seriously.
Current target is on rails.
I don't know how you became a fighter pilot if you have that to worry about when you're in life and death
Air
situations.
superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space up.
Damn it, where's my ranking? Ah! You suck. Booting system.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard.
Yeah.
Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack.
Kestrel.
Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital,
Farbanti.
The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty.
Decoy?
Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones.
Lame.
They're using a new advanced type of drone.
Ooh.
The unmanned airborne
Arsenal
aircraft carrier,
bird,
the
yeah.
Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive arsenal birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers
Wait, you
may
got
have
more
fallen into the
arsenal
hands
birds?
of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Dual wielder. Alright, so air superiority mission, yeah. Can I bite? Ooh, hello. Tom Cat. I want. So this means there's no Raphaels either? That was gonna make me sad. I thought there's Grippin. Ooh, there's Grippin. Nice. Yeah, looks like we're missing quite a few European birds. Raphael. No Eurofighter. So the only naval planes we have is the F4, F-14, FA-18, and the F-35. No. Oh, there's the Raphael. Oh, good. And there's the Typhoon. Okay, good. I just didn't see it on the tree very well. That's a relief. I like the Rafale. Alright, let's pick us up a Tomcat. Sexy. Bum ba da bum. So it comes standard with the LAMs. Let's purchase those. Enhances yaw, huh? So an icing ship, huh? Alright, 810 has been unlocked. Looks like she's a dead-end tree, sadly. So I guess it just came standard? Oh, weird. So to get improved air brakes, I need to go to F2. I'm assuming these components are across all aircraft. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Wait, what is this? Reduces the damage your aircraft takes from surface collisions. Oof. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy some icing. Or de-icing, rather. So that increases the amount of missiles you can put onto your hammer space. Alright, let's take her out. Start off with the, what were they, Phoenixes? I think that's what they were called.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Alright, time for slashing attacks.
H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Hi friends, how you doing? I like how you're just chilling there. That's yeah, it looks like our regulations have gone a little lax. Maybe that's why everything was destroyed in the beginning.
H2 is away.
Why am I not actually controlling everything?
H2, specified altitude.
Wow.
Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Why is this dumbed down from Ace Combat 4 and 5? That makes me sad.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons
Sayonara,
already joined
sucker.
forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars.
Why?
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds.
Wow, someone killed my target.
Hunting season begins. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move even if you're in a 9G turn. 4 remaining.
Ooh, pressing the buttons at the same time. First mission says training? Even then, you still had more control over that in Ace Combat 4 and 5.
Mage 2, locked.
I mean, it's not like it's particularly hard to launch off the carrier. It's the landing sequence that's difficult. I think maybe it was the second mission in Ace Combat 5 you're actually landing on your airstrip.
Nice kill. 1 remaining.
Don't worry, I got this guy. Let me just come say hello. Hello, little F-16. Oop.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I'm always in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat. Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break! What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Well, how did she sneak in? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Pescadios. So I'm guessing this is the mission where we, what's the term? Run like a bitch.
Utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Yes, me.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Will we?
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Only 2 flare sets.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Woo! I got nicked.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
4 more lambs.
Behind the enemy. What's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Really? That missed?
What the hell?
What?
Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there. Breaking.
Whoa! The hell?
Skeleton 2 lost. Skeleton
Electrosphere?
We've had too many losses.
Yeah, I think it's time to RTB.
Complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately. Save your chapter
Yeah,
for
you're
the
right.
debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Getting dirty.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Well, that's a tall
Golem 2,
order.
head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Box 2, box 2. That's... Oh, I actually got one. Box 2.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Got one in my sights. That's it, Trigger.
Box
They're
2.
machines. Don't show 'em any mercy.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Box 2. Box 2.
Don't think, focus. Thanks for the help, Trigger. That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Box 2, Box 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1,
Not
Golem
a
2,
bogey.
engage now. Attack.
One advantage. Distance 30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
That doesn't sound good.
Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
Box 2.
Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30.
Oh.
Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Box 2. Box 2. Box 2.
Attack missed.
Box 2.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Oh, maybe.
Get your asses out.
Lock on, please. God damn.
Target was not struck.
Box 2.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fortress aircraft. I'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat.
Yeah, you are.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good.
Just eject.
Mage 2, listen.
Oh, yeah, huh? Box 2.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? This is getting a little tight.
Box 2. Ooh, debris. Box 2. Box 2.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Roger. Rip. Fox 2.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got thrown? I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Skies are clear.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say.
About what?
Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
That was the right decision at the time.
No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Yeah, she should have had a wingman.
Golem Squadron, Main Squadron, withdraw.
Don't let someone just RTP by themselves. Interesante. Do I get to fly it in?
The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing.
Alright. Where's the ball?
2 miles to carrier.
Roger.
Lower your speed.
Lowering.
H2, bank right. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
See, look at this. First landing's on a carrier. Also, what's with the ball I'm supposed to be chasing? It's not very good. Boop. Yeah. Rough. Perfect. Perfect, my ass. Ugh, nothing like first landing being on a carrier deck.
Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure.
So what, no achievement for landing on a freaking carrier for your first one?
Was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
Casualties.
Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us.
How do you mistakenly do that?
Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few
Are the
extraordinary fighters,
satellites somehow
many of
being
us wouldn't have
hacked
made it home.
and you just don't recognize you're
Situation is grim.
in a residential
We
zone?
have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Okay, so yeah, you just have to take it really slow. You can't even do the skip, so A rank. How much more would I have had to do to get S? I guess I'll have to wait until get better aircraft and weaponry. One SP where it's multiple bursts, or they're tracking multiple, that one might work a whole lot better, but pretty good. Landing bonus 2k, first time completion 30. Alright, so we'll see what the story stuff is and then exit out. It's almost that time of the night. Alright, cutscene. Wonderful.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10.
He has
Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines
to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
So I need to get the trigger badge.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got
Kind
all
of
kinds
odd
of
he has to have
critters,
his
too.
granddaughters
Everything from
looking
blue-ridden
after him.
guards, rabid dogs,
Okay.
and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Well, considering how quickly he got shut down the first time, I'm not sure about those odds.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us.
Ooh,
The
Harding.
hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out.
San
He's been
Salvacion.
classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected.
So we're gonna go in with a small strike.
We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after.
Yeah, that's a small strike.
A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator.
Corridors.
However, a reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura. So we can elude the enemy's observation.
Fly low and
There
fast.
are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar.
in the
If
clouds?
you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
Oh no.
The lone pilot who'll head up this strategy is you, Trigger.
What?
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Who knew? Those, those are some really questionable clouds if they have enough, weird exotic materials in them to deflect radar waves. I don't know about that one there, Chief, but it is Strangereal and not actually Earth, so I don't know. Maybe there's some weird makeup to the clouds that somehow deflects radar. In any case, that'll be the last mission for me tonight.